friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program here on TV Once Again Once a Day, YDHWM Machines and Live Forever. I left water in this cup. The cup is made of metal, and when I leave water in it overnight, I can taste it.
Well, why don't we feed the water to the plant?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. But sometimes I think that if I can taste it, if it's been in there for just overnight, that it's not good to be drinking out of this. Like maybe. Oh.
What does it taste like? Like metal?
Metal.
That can't be bad for you.
Yeah, right. Man, it's not bad. It just seems like it's like a stroke.
Like plastic would be worse, maybe.
Yeah. The metal is probably fine. The metal taste is fine. I'm getting a little bit. I'm getting getting it in there, I guess. But it seems like it soaks in there overnight.
Glass is pretty spectacular that it can do all the things we do with it and not leave any taste.
Yeah, maybe I should get a glass. I leave the water in here, but I try to drink the water out of here if I remember to, but I don't always know when I come back, and I do. I'm like, oh, here we go, and the first thing I do, I gotta drink it and then bring it down. But I should probably do something with this cup. I've been drinking out of it for years.
It's not even a Bart Simpson cup anymore. It's nothing.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna go back and find this cup. We need to get an intern. And I'm gonna go look at when I got this cup. When did I get this cup? It's Tuesday, viewers.
Wow.
My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. Feeling real today? It's one of these nights, I can tell when I'm watching on TV what night it is. It's one of these nights when we came back from Tacoma, but I'm like, you can see in maybe our attitudes or something. What are you doing? You got a string?
Yeah, I'm weaving string through little binder clips so that I can hang zines on the wall underneath the large blown-up pictures that are printed out of the zine pictures.
Is it your idea to the whole hanger string system?
No, actually, Rose Medding came up with the idea. It was maybe my idea to do the thing at all, sort of, to have the zine nearby.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how the hell to do it. I was thinking maybe use just tack the zine straight to the wall. But this binder clip system seems to be working out pretty good. It's kind of nice.
That's good. Has anybody read them?
Yes, yes they have. When they were up at the boiler, I saw the people had taken them down from the wall and were reading them at the table while they were waiting for their food.
Good.
Plus, it gives a greater context, I think, and that's nice.
When was the last time you were on the program?
I don't know. I think Jackson was here too, maybe, or I don't know. Has it been a while now?
I think you were on Sunday for a minute.
Oh, Sunday.
Well, before you had to go over there.
Go over where? Oh, to the drawing night. Yeah, that's right.
I did the program yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was on there, but I would also have been on the show the day before too. I think maybe Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday night on Leap Day.
That's right.
Last Saturday. Today is Tuesday. Right now, even yesterday seems like a really long time ago to me.
Yeah.
And Monday with James and Heather. Sometimes I have a weird. I get a odd panic where I'm like, did I miss a day? Because right now it kind of feels like I missed a day because it seems like it's been more than a day since.
That was a late show too. It's not like it's because you did one show earlier and the next day you do it late. That was also a pretty late show.
Mm-hmm. This did a lot of things. I've been doing a lot more, yeah. I'm writing this book, so I after the program with Heather and James last night, I sat here and wrote some more things in the book. I'm thinking about pineapples, grapefruits.
Wow, and pineapples.
Pineapple and grapefruits, and how they both have fruit names in their names, but they're not have anything to do
It's
with
like we invented a new color. It's yellow green.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just two other colors that already exist.
Or like green color.
Oh, green color.
Yeah. Like, oh, is it a different color entirely than a grape? Like, because grapes are already a fruit, but then it's grapefruit.
Yeah. Pine green.
Yeah. It seems like it's going to be a grape. Like apple fruit. So I'm writing a little bit about some things you can find in my book if you want to hear some musings about words. But when I got on a bus to go home to my residence, I didn't make it home.
You did?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you said you didn't make
I
it.
didn't make it.
I was like, whoa. That story took a turn I wasn't expecting. Well, it did.
I did
you got
make
there and did make it.
I
and
did
that's
make
what I
it.
was expecting.
And I went to sleep. And I got back up today. I tell you, my roommates in my basement, they moved away.
Oh, yes.
And I haven't been cooking much because they moved, or they were like kind of making a mess, so I just like stopped cooking. But now I want to eat breakfast. I want to get back into eating breakfast again. I was doing a good job, but now I can't imagine doing it again. It's like once you start doing it, then it's a good feeling, but it's hard to wake up and like get yourself to do it. I had to like train up to even be able to do it.
Yeah, I think about that. I remember I used to make curries and my own burritos all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I made a curry sometime this year, but I was doing that like on the daily, and now I'm sure I still know how to do it, but I'm just very out of practice.
Yeah.
There's no patterning. There's no like life patterning around it now.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to repattern my life, but I also got to go shopping. Maybe it's the next step, but
I'm thinking about making some kind of a list of things to always have, like because I think what usually happens is sometimes I don't want to cook, and so then I'll eat items that are like easy to not cook, and you can just eat them.
Chips.
And then they're all gone, and then the next thing I know, I either have to cook or I eat nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like it'd be good to have some things where it's like staples. They're always there.
Flour.
Flour?
Yeah, if I want to, that's always something I want.
Flour? Really? I would like never use flour.
I would never use flour, but what if you could use it? That's like a big something of food. Like you can make bread or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't know how to use flour, but if you did know how to use flour, then it would be like you have bread that you could make. Or pancakes.
Yeah, I guess pancakes. Yeah, I guess I have a waffle maker now.
Yeah, you can make waffles.
At my new
flour.
house, I am like unpacking my Sunbeam kitchen collection. I've collected a lot of different Sunbeam appliances at thrift stores because I don't know why exactly, but I really like the logo of the Sunbeam brand.
What's your brand?
It's like an early American like manufacturer, and it's definitely, they were better back in the day than they are now. Now they pretty much the main thing that the Sunbeam brand is known for is basically those
Dollar store batteries?
Yeah, dollar store batteries and heated blankets.
Whoa.
That's their main thing right now, heated blankets. But they used to manufacture all sorts of things. I found many things. I have a toaster, I have a blender, got like a bread maker.
They're not making that stuff anymore?
No, they don't make that stuff anymore. If you go on their website, it's like only the new stuff.
Heated blankets.
Yeah. And they don't really advertise their dollar store batteries. So I'm pretty sure they must be doing other things too, like easier things. Like they are making light bulbs. I found some like dollar store LED light bulbs. They're pretty good. Like they're LED.
At
so
the dollar store?
yeah.
Wow, LEDs for $1, huh?
Yeah, $1.
Future.
Pretty good. Pretty good deal. Sunbeam brand. Toothpicks. Found all kinds of things.
And they like always make things. Like there's like you can always go to the store. He's like, I want to buy a waffle maker. I don't have one at home right now. I didn't think about buying one until right now. I'm like, well, you know what? I want a waffle maker. And like, what? A waffle maker? You never said anything about waffles ever. Like, well, I want one. I have money, and I'm going to Walmart, and I'm going to buy it. Or wherever. You go wherever, the store, and you go and you buy the waffle maker, and then you take it home, and it's no longer at the store.
Right.
And they still have several at the store. And this factory is making them.
More of them already.
Well, yeah, they're already making more of them, and I didn't know I wanted it, and it's still available. You know, like you have to like call the factory, like, hey, waffle maker factory, I would like a waffle maker. Like, oh, well, we'll kick up the waffle maker. We'll make you a waffle maker. Because I didn't think you were going to buy one. You never mentioned waffles in the past, so I know that to manufacture one ahead of time. But like, no.
It always seems like there are more waffle makers made in the world than there could possibly be people who want waffle makers.
Yeah.
Like,
there have to be.
So then, that means that there's like a lot of waffle makers that would never make a waffle, probably.
Yeah, they're just like sitting on the shelf, and they're like these waffle makers look old. They are old.
Yeah. At what point do they decide that they need to like do a different style or something? Because they do. Eventually, like, I've seen a lot of different styles of waffle makers.
There's like always somebody working on the waffle maker packaging. Like, once they're done with their newest waffle maker box, they start on the next one. And they're like, well, here, boss, here's my updated waffle maker box art.
Good job. You are a full-time position.
Here's a job. Here's money. Like, I made this waffle maker box art. And here you go. Here's some money. Now you can go buy a toaster. And you're like, oh, I'm going to buy this toaster at the store. You didn't know I wanted a toast. It's a weird thing. And then who made the toaster?
Who did?
No, who made it? You get the food, or you get the waffle maker because you got money for making the waffle maker art. And then you didn't do anything, but you drew a picture and put it on a box. And then you're going to go get a toaster. You're like, I'm going to trade this art, waffle maker box art, for a toaster. Who made the toaster? Like China or something, right? And that guy's like...
That's probably who made the waffle maker, too, but not Sunbeam.
Yeah.
They're an American manufacturer, although maybe not anymore. I mean, they probably are still, but they're not, maybe... I guess what I mean is maybe it's made in China, who knows.
Like, what does it take to manufacture a thing anyway? It's like...
I was reading a book about small appliance repair at Goodwill. I didn't buy the book, but I was reading it or something at By Village, and they said that any small appliance is like just a different combination of three basic pieces, like a thermostat, a heating element, and a timer or something like that. Or like, let's see, because let's think, toaster, that's definitely a heating element, and a timer, and a thermostat, right?
Yeah.
What about like a waffle maker? It's a heating element, timer, yes, same thing. A blender, oh, small motor, that's what it is. It's like a motor, a heating element, and a thermostat, or a timer. Those are like four, I think. Let's see, other ones?
Yeah, it's all things can do. What else can they do but heat stuff up?
Heat
and
stuff up.
stuff.
And, and a motor, like a motor that like moves something.
Yeah.
So it's like a blender. All of these things. So that basically the appliance repair book was basically saying, if you know how these like four elements work,
yeah,
you can actually like open up a machine and see what each piece is doing and then fix it.
It's like different shapes of all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe they should just have like, you should have like a heating machine and a timing machine, and then you like just like hook them some tubes.
Oh, like a MIDI controller type thing. You're like,
yeah,
beep, like connect your timer machine to your heating machine.
Yeah, and then your waffle maker out, it's just like a heating element, and then it should be in there. That's like a fire, basically.
Yeah.
Instead of cooking, you have all your stuff, just like put all your stuff. It's like you don't need all that. Just need like one hot thing. Cook all your stuff in it. But then you just need to be able to control the temperature, or I guess how hot it gets and stuff. But you don't really need all that stuff. But yeah, it's all basically the same stuff. That's why I think the technology, I don't know where we're going with it, but it's like showing things on screens. It's like, look at this thing that can show on a screen. Yeah. It's like medical technology or something, but I think that they make all those elements in China anyway. Like maybe the Sunbeam, they're like, we're an American manufacturing company, but then you go to
like an American assembly thing.
Yeah. Like at some point, everything comes from China, probably. Like
you think so? Everything? Wow.
Well, what about like just like raw plastic or something? Like, what are you making all this stuff out of? Like, you gotta make it. Like, unless you're like at the Sunbeam factory, they're like getting like dirt or something, or like whatever plastic's made out of, like animals or something, like oil.
Oil, yeah, right. I think that's what plastic is basically. It's oil.
Somehow they turn oil, like the liquid, into plastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if they like get if you're making stuff out of plastic, are you getting like big bricks of plastic and then like melting it, or you're getting like two. I remember this. You're getting like two liquids.
Oh, I see.
And they're both liquids.
Like an epoxy type situation.
And then you combine them, and then it like the different chemicals that you get to create different densities and all the kind of plastics that you have. But it starts off as like two things that like put together, and then you put them into molds and stuff. So
yeah, Mike Akey was using like aluminum blanks, or like remember he had the aluminum corn.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's like I imagine maybe there is a thing you just like melt down cubes of plastic, but then they make such a big deal about recycling plastic, so it makes you think that you can't just melt it down and like put it into a new form. Like, why can't you just take a plastic water bottle and like heat it up enough and put it in a new mold and then make something new? I don't understand. Like, is there something about it that when it's heated is like doing something different?
Have you ever accidentally like melted a plastic bottle? Because it just gets gross and weird.
Yeah, it turns black and like melts all over the place. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if you like heated it slowly. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's just like plastic is not like metal. You know, it's made of different chemical bonds or something that are maybe weaker and have a difficult time under heat. Like they don't sustain themselves. Like, I guess what metal bonds do when you heat them up, the bond still remains, and then when it cools, it's just like in a new physical form, but the bond is, like, the chemical bonds are there. I think maybe plastic, the bonds are changed by the heat or something.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So what do they do when they recycle these bottles? Like, it goes to the recycling plant and they melt it? I don't know.
Somehow they must have a different melting thing. Maybe it's like a chemical melt instead of a heat melt.
I've been saying this for years, but I think that at the recycling factory they just get everything, they throw it in the dump, and they don't even recycle anything ever. And somebody told me that was kind of right because of the whole glass situation recently. And they're like, you know about this thing? And I said, yes, I've been saying that for years. And they're like, how did you know? And I said, I intuited it, you know? Like,
intuited it.
It makes sense. It just makes sense.
Well,
like
I read a book about recycling and how it's actually a business, and these companies that are recycling it only actually works, and they only do it if they can like get usable materials out of the original thing for a cheaper price than to do it from raw materials or something. So it's like that's why glass no longer is because now, whether it's because they've figured out some way to, or like the raw material of glass is like cheaper, or like something has changed in the economy, making it less affordable. So it's not like they can't recycle the glass in the same method they've been doing it before, which before it was like really, I guess, it was like very recyclable, I thought.
Yeah.
Although it's always been
number one
with glass bottles, it's like you can just rinse them out. So that's the crazy thing. like cleaning them and reusing them is probably. But that's why a lot of like home brewers like they just use bottles.
I've used this bottle so many times.
Yeah, like reuse is like 100% better than recycling. And glass is really good at reuse as long as you don't break it.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-oh, did I do that? No?
did I do that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever watch Urkel?
I did. He's got glasses. Wait, is he on the... Oh, no, I'm getting... Never... No, I know. What's this
He
show?
does have glasses.
What's his show?
Family Matters.
I think I'm doing more, like, societally, like, almost like early meme style rather than...
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I ever sat down and watched Family Matters because I didn't have a TV show. I didn't have a TV at home.
He was big in society and everybody.
How much longer we got left in the show? Nick Baka wants to know.
40 minutes. Yeah, he had suspenders, glasses. I watched Family Matters a little bit.
Is it? I mean, I guess I can almost infer what it's about. It's about a family.
Yeah.
They
Matters.
sitcoms.
Yeah. But he didn't show up for a couple of seasons. Like he was like maybe introduced in like the second or third season, and it was more grounded, and then it got crazier and crazier, and then he was doing sci-fi stuff by the end of the show. So.
I didn't know he was doing sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, well, they just kept the show going for probably too long.
They're like, hey, what we really need right now is a character with a catchphrase.
Yeah. But eventually he started doing, sci-fi stuff. Like, he turned himself, he was like the nutty professored himself, you know? Like, he made himself cool. I might not have been the actor. I wonder if the actor was like, hey, I gotta do this cool guy role. Cause
That'd be cool.
I can't be pigeonholed.
Yeah. I can see how sci-fi would have gotten, because I did like, what is that, Third Rock from the Sun?
Mm-hmm.
Is that about the same time period of television?
I think it's after. Third Rock is after.
Even after the sci-fi parts, or is this like...
I would, I'm guessing this, but I think that like maybe Family Matters ended and Third Rock from the Sun would have started like 2 or 3 years later.
Oh, okay.
Like I think like Family Matters ended in like maybe 96, and I would say that maybe Family Matters ended in 95, and Third Rock started maybe 97.
Yeah, that's another one. We were talking about this in the car over here about how musicians a lot of times the first album they do is the best, even though they're not as good, and then they're like always trying to they're both trying to recapture that original sound while also like improving musically, and it changes a lot of everything.
Yeah.
But television shows, I think, have a similar trajectory from what I can see in American television, and the way that it they start out very strong. They have like really centered ideas about what the plot is supposed to be like, and then they it gets popular, and they got to keep writing the show, and like maybe the people who started the show stop like caring and want to work on other shows.
The new people,
new writers, and then and so then it gets like weirder and worse. Like Third Rock from the Sun, first 3 seasons really good. They're actually like exploring the concepts of like we're an alien family, and it's like, and each episode has something to do about the alien family, like, and how their being aliens is like making things weird on Earth.
Yeah. And
after the 3rd season, it's all like basic sitcom stuff, and like we're weird. Like, and they're having like romance and all this stuff, but it's like so far removed from the idea that they're aliens that it doesn't even matter, basically.
Yeah.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch, same thing.
Yeah.
Season 3, she goes to college gets this like college boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
And no longer does it even matter. Like the witch stuff is like in there, obviously, but like very low.
Why are you changing stuff? Just stick with it.
Oh,
just keep doing the same thing over and over and over. That's like what I want to see. Yeah.
I'll tell you, if you watch, I mean, I was watching some of that Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the original one, and the moment the show gets bad is when they change the intro. It's like the new season. They have a new season, new intro, and it's just like it's a sign that the show is about to get bad.
Well, no, so I just leave the show the same forever.
Yeah. Booth? Don't get a booth?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Stay on the couch.
Let's take a look at the phones. Hey, it shows like peak at season 3 or 4 usually. And then go downhill. What season are we on? Like 30 something? Oh, we can do the numbers, right? 34? Are we on season 34?
Yeah, well, it depends. I guess we are doing our 100
Oh,
seasons,
we're doing.
right?
We like we retconned our season, our like winter.
Oh,
And winter
we got
and
it back,
summer,
we're back in the 100 episode seasons?
Yeah, and
That seems good, right?
we're back in the hundreds, and also we canceled the idea that we even ever went into the seasons and are retconning those seasons back
Those
into
seasons
the numbers
are
again.
not winter seasons. That's like a plot point inside the episodes, but it's not real. Not how we're counting it.
Yeah, it's like what we said then, not true. We're now retconning the past into and putting those seasons back into numbers because we were wrong.
We were just wrong back then. We didn't know any better.
Yeah, it was like an experimental kind of thing, and it didn't work out, and now we're going back. And like instead of like it's either like that choices are that we like count the seasons and then start counting those seasons like within the numbers or like the seasons that we were in, like with the physical seasons. And then we go back to the numbers and then keep those numbers going, and then we have to like figure out how many counting numbers we were in those ones and then get back into this one and where the number's at, or we can look at the number that we're on right now and say that's the number season, and then that's...
I think that makes the most sense because like there are two levels. There's like several levels of seasons that we actually have options to, because one of them is the 100. That's how we kind of started. We like after the 32nd episode, which I think was 32 the first video episode?
Yeah, 32 or 33.
I think 33 is the second video episode. 32 is the first one,
okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's right.
There was a couple like halfies, like in the very beginning.
33, I remember, is the episode where it's like the second video episode and you got a second camera on that episode and you're like, we got two cameras, like camera one, camera two.
But there's no video existing of
I've watched it before, but we lost it somehow.
Oh,
it's gone.
yeah.
I don't know. It's sad. I remember watching that one.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that one got lost, but that one's now lost. And it's just the audio recording of it. But after that, I think it's like pretty consistently, like 32 video, and you're like, I don't know what we're doing with video. Maybe no one will ever see it, but that one's people are going to see it. And then 32, you're like, it is. 33, it's like it is video. I think 31 was unknowingly the last audio only episode.
Yeah.
Really? Anyway, so then after that, we started counting every episode, every season, starting on the 32nd.
Yeah.
So then that was season 0, though, I think. Radio season
0.
And then season 1
starts at 32.
Yeah. Goes to 132. 232 is the beginning of season 3.
So it's always whatever number you're on. If you're past 32, then it's the next one up, right?
Yes.
So we're on season 35 right now. I think we went through. I think we didn't even season 33 or 30. Season 35 started in February.
And we didn't even notice?
We didn't even notice. We didn't even pay attention.
There is like seasons in the world, obviously. I don't think that's a good way. We tried that. Not a good way.
No.
Confusing. And then there is another way, which is actually very relating to us, which is like the TCTV seasons.
Yeah.
Basically 2 a year. So that would be, I mean...
That would be better for us, because if we're seeing season 35, it seems insane if we could be on season 10. We're still on season 20.
Season 20?
That's still like too many, so we might as well just stick to 35.
Yeah, do our own, like, mildly arbitrary way. I mean, it's all arbitrary.
It's like 2 seasons a year, but that's like 1 episode a month or a week.
It's just like, that's every time we've had to sign the programming contract.
Yeah, but most other shows are monthly, right?
On TCTV, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then that's only like 6 episodes. We have 100 episodes.
Yeah.
In that event,
we have basically
150.
62.5.
That's why we're doing the hundreds.
Yeah.
And then we're doing our numbers, and we're not on the the Julian
182.5, I guess. 182.5.
Hey, your daily hour with me. This is Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Calling you from his home
From the grave.
at MachoManRandySavage.com. Give me a call back.
Very funny.
Bye.
Macho Man. Hot dogging. Oh, that Hulk Hogan is grandstanding and hot dogging, yeah. I saw this message. I thought it was going to be Rose. Yeah, Rose always talking about Macho Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Rose is going to do an impression of the Macho Man.
It was the real Macho Man.
It was actually the Macho Man. I thought it was going to be Rose.
I'm going to throw up.
Oh, no.
Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not.
Oh, I don't know. You know, sometimes the best things are the simple things.
I think it was Tyler doing the Macho Man thing.
Oh, really? But the last one was Mark, right?
No, that
throwing
was
up.
No. Oh, the throwing up one was Mark. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want to hear that one again, just play it one more time.
Hey, your daily hour with me, Tyler Lane, calling
Yeah.
from Duluth, Minnesota, and I don't know. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah,
and,
Tyler, you'd make an impression. So on the next
wanted
one.
to chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed here.
Oh well, maybe it's too late to call you back then.
Pretty soon. So, I don't know. Talk to you tomorrow, or soon.
I'm going to chop off your heads if you don't give me my meds.
Oh, this is a different one. Oh yeah, did Mark get his meds back? That throwing up thing was not a joke.
Coffee in the morning.
It was. I mean, it was kind of a joke.
Get me going every single day of the week. Don't forget the chocolate ice cream. You gotta have chocolate ice cream. You gotta give me some chocolate ice cream because I'm dying for chocolate ice cream. I don't feel too good right now.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this. Your daily hour with me is the best daily hour with me that I've ever had. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, Mark didn't get his prescriptions refilled, and it was making him nauseous. That was on Sunday. No, not Sunday. Saturday. I think it was on Saturday when that happened, and then he was going to get him back. I'm going to call him.
That's tough, because, probably the place might be closed on Sunday.
I hope, well, when you hope stuff, that's like wishing, that's like praying, and nothing's going to happen. So, I guess I can still,
hoping,
yeah, I could still hope, but it's not going to do anything. I acknowledge that. I know people are like, hope you're doing well. I'm like, go hope
you
yourself.
don't think that, if you think about it right before you go to sleep, your consciousness could project into the reality?
Nope.
Where it might be? Because there's infinite realities.
Oh, which one you want to go into?
Yeah, you're like in a shape. You're gonna shoot into the next one when you wake up. You wake up in the other universe. And although in
you still got to make it happen though.
Infinite universes,
cannot leave a message for
the person you're wishing and hoping just dies.
4 5.
Dies. You got to get to the one where they're having a good time. And it's like really selfish, more for you than for them.
Even if you're wishing and hoping in yourself into this certain reality at night, which maybe will help you a little bit, you still got to do things. And I think when people are hoping, they're not doing it. You know.
Right.
It's like
You got to figure out what kind of meds Mark's got. We're going to go get him.
Yeah, we're going to go get him and go give him to you. Or like, oh, come bring me a hamburger, you know?
I guess maybe we could bring him some chocolate ice cream. That might be something. Better than just wishing and hoping.
Yeah. This is a message. It's from the 206 area code. Silent.
Ooh, spooky.
I hear
Is that
some
pocket dial?
Yeah, I hear some. Who is this? Is it Jackson? Oh no, it's Gene. It's Gene Squires, but it's I think it's too late to call Gene back right now.
I think Gene accidentally dialed.
Yep.
But
It's too late to call Tyler back also, I believe. But I think I'm gonna call
he
him.
tried to call Mark and he didn't answer.
Didn't answer. Hopefully he's alive.
Yeah. I hope he is.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so. I'm gonna go resuscitate you. Living.
I'm gonna throw up. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Yes, I am. No, I'm
He
not.
didn't get his medication though, and he was having like bad withdrawal symptoms and vomiting.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
on some crazy shit. But,
Yeah.
like, he's got to be on that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. Oh man.
I was like, I don't know. I was worried. It's like, what are you gonna do though? Hello, yellow fellow.
Oh, sleeping.
Oh, you want to go back to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet dreams.
Good night.
Good night.
Cheers.
Sweet dreams. I guess you can leave your phone on, or you have your phone on you and then you plug it in, and you put it next to your head while you sleep.
Have you ever tried to talk to someone when they're asleep and then you're like talking to someone in a dream, kind of? You're like,
Yeah, on the phone, or just in general.
I guess more in general. I feel like the phone is harder to use in the dream state. But,
Yeah. You're
Like I
just,
definitely have talked to people who are
You're like,
actively
you're
asleep,
flying.
sort of,
you're flying.
and they're
You're
like
flying.
telling me weird
You
stuff.
can fly. You're seeing a four-headed dog. It's flying too. It's helping you fly. Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, okay. What?
I think Andrew's at work.
Grandma?
Andrew's probably working.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You watching TV? You still staying up?
I watch TV.
You got food?
Huh?
Did you eat dinner today?
No, it doesn't cost anything for a smile.
What did you say again?
Did you eat dinner tonight?
I can't hear you.
How about water? You got water? Water.
What?
You got water?
Your voice is so far away. Why?
Drink some water, okay?
What?
Drink water.
Your voice is so far away. I can't hear you anything.
Okay, well take care of yourself, okay? I'll talk to you later.
Okay, talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We gotta get that other computer working. I think we could too.
Yeah. Should we call him Nick?
Yeah, let's call Nick. He's on his way.
Oh, well, should we call him or
Is he gonna make it?
I guess we can call him.
At 10:21, he said, "Should I shoot you a text when I'm outside?" It's now 10:31. No response.
All right, let's call him. Let's see the.
Yep, here it is. Can you read it? It's the tiny numbers at the top. What did that say? It doesn't cost anything for a smile. That's what the TV said in your grandma's phone call.
Smiles are extra. That's like. It makes me think about the people with the signs, and they're like.
Like free hug signs?
No, like a smile is good enough, you know. But they just like want you to like make eye contact with them or something. Yeah, and give them money. They're like, just a smile, just give me a smile. That's all I want. And then you're like, you really want money, don't you? Like, they want money. They do want money, you know. But then they're just being like, well, I'm trying to be. Maybe they do want a smile too.
I guess they'd rather have someone smile and not give them money than like pretend they don't see them.
Not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I think that gets the program. You come in and you got about 18 minutes. You're gonna make it. Let's see. Okay, bye. How's the production going?
It's going good. I think it's about time to put some more 2 a.m.s over there, but we're on every night at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. with all the episodes you could watch. Scheduled every night.
I regret what you did a couple
Listen.
days ago.
Bye.
With the VCR is doing
The
something.
VCR doesn't like static and weird like between like the new switcher.
His new switcher.
Like it's too good. It's like
It's
noticing.
trying to block stuff.
Yeah, it's like seeing that there's like crazy static and then it's like putting it to black.
What?
Yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that.
Huh.
Maybe it might be we could try like different VCRs or doing like an extra pass-through or something. But yeah, it's doing like noise suppression.
Rewinding? That's not good. It should let that happen.
Yeah, it's doing like noise suppression. It might be like some settings in the machine that we can do too.
Okay. We're going to record the message to the future?
Yeah, that's the message of the future.
I'm going to show the future what I've been working on here. Ready?
Yeah.
Maybe we could find a VCR with like a softer rewind or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna hit record in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, future says the past.
Hey, past. We're here on March 3rd. 4th. We're on March 4th, actually. The date's wrong.
Oh.
I've been making this stuff, future. Oh, you can't see. It's
You can see.
Hmm.
Oh, it's kind of out of focus. We talked to Grandma. She couldn't hear very well. We're talking about manufacturing, China, clips. All right.
Bye, future.
Bye, future. Is the date is wrong?
Yep. It's
Are they both
definitely
wrong?
the 4th.
Are they both wrong?
What's the other one say?
2. This one it says 2.
Yep, they're wrong.
They're both wrong.
I don't know. Episode number might not be wrong.
January. It's March.
March 4th.
Tuesday. 3-4-5-4. That's right. But it's the 4th.
Yeah.
No, it's the 3rd.
What, today?
Yeah.
My watch is wrong? Oh! My watch probably didn't know it was a leap day.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow. That's good. I was kind of like, my landlord, I had to pay rent today, and I thought it was the 4th, and I thought, like, the cutoff date is the 5th, and we had to mail it.
Yeah.
And then I took it to the post office, and then before I got all the information, because he has a P.O. box, and that's how you're supposed to get it there, the guy behind the counter already had stamped my my letter with this thing, and he was like, this is actually the post office on the west side. I'm like, I didn't know there was a post office on the west side.
It's by the Goodwill.
And so then I asked, he was like, I'll have to have them send this over. I'm like, is it going to make it there by tomorrow? And then he said he could not guarantee it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to drive over there, give me my letter back.
Yeah.
And I'll go deliver it to the right post office so they can just put it in the P.O. box, like, first thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
But he would not do it because he already stamped it. Like, now that he stamped it, I was like, it's okay. I don't need to, like, take the envelope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I should have. I should have taken the contents out of the envelope and then mailed him an empty envelope. But also, they made you put a stamp on it when it's just like, if you're at the place and it's a post office.
You can't touch it after that.
I can't touch it, I guess.
You hand it to him, he stamped it. It's like,
now
it's
tampering with the mail?
Yeah, it's like in there. Now it's no longer in your control.
Yeah, so the stamp is some kind of magic
Yeah.
stamp.
Can you give me that back? Like, no, it's in the mail now. Like,
Well, you just did that just now.
yeah. It's federal stuff.
Oh, now it's federal. This is now government property. Like, okay, well. But I'm relieved now because regardless of whether he it gets there first thing tomorrow morning, it doesn't matter because tomorrow is the 4th, not the 5th.
You got a Casio?
Yeah.
Doesn't it know what year it is?
Maybe it doesn't know what year it is.
I don't have my watch on me right now,
Uh-huh.
but I wonder what it says. I'm gonna have to look when I get home. If I
I'm
remember.
gonna change this now.
But I'm pretty sure there's a year spot. You know, it doesn't show.
Oh, it's still Tuesday. Oops, definitely Tuesday.
It doesn't show you the year. Maybe you can look for the year, see if there's a year spot on there, and see if you know. Seems like it should know the years, but.
I'm gonna have to change the clock once every.
Yeah, my watch doesn't know about daylight savings time. But is there a year option?
No, it doesn't seem to be a year option on this one.
I'm pretty sure mine has a year option. I think.
That's nice. We're on the 3rd. Let me tell you, that was such a relief.
It is. This is correct. I looked it up. It's the 3rd, and it's episode 3454.
What a relief. It makes me feel a lot better. I was like, wow, I really am taking a long time moving into my new house because it's already the 4th and I'm like fucking done nothing.
Let's take a look at a couple of these messages from the past, and then I'm going to call Mr. Ginsu to see if Mr. Ginsu's awake. Can you give me that tape out of there?
What, that one?
Yeah.
You want to watch these ones?
You want to look at the older ones?
I don't know. I guess I haven't seen what's been happening the last couple of days, so...
Yeah.
I guess I was kind of here on Sunday, and like I know James and Heather were here on Monday. Woo! We'll call Mark again. Try to call Mark again.
Alright.
Sometimes he doesn't hear the phone the first time.
Yeah. Alright.
Bye, future. Bye.
Oh, we were super blown out, or is that
maybe I am. Yeah, this mic seems like it could be kind of blown out.
It's I'm having trouble...
Monitoring? Are you monitoring on the headphones?
Because there's like a headphones level...
Uh-huh.
And like there's like a master. So we're only using one spot on this mixer.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't been touching that mixer at all.
Oh.
And then there's like a master, so there's like basically 2 masters. And then there's a headphones, so it's basically just like 3 masters.
I think the Bible says you can't serve more than one master.
Yeah, so it's hard. I'm trying to serve 3.
I see what you mean. The rewind is like blacky and scary.
Yeah.
It's like a horror movie. I wonder if it's like a very hard rewind. You know, I was looking at, you know how sometimes there's like probably some features that in the like really golden days of VCRs they were trying to get on the
smoother rewind.
Smoother rewind, maybe like a freeze frame that's not glitched out.
Yeah.
Does it have a pause button on that VCR?
Yep, this is it. Oh, not good. Bye, future.
That's just yesterday.
I love you.
This is last week. Hi, future. It's us in the past. It's Tuesday.
We're here. Talked about a lot of things today. The days. Remember that day? What I do? What happened? Talked about the days.
Yeah, bidets.
Oh, bud days. The days of the week.
I'm gonna call them Baddits.
Biddits?
Baddits. Biddits.
Biddits.
Biddits. Like
Biddits.
It's Biddit. I gotta go clean. I gotta clean my butt with a Biddit. That's what you say.
Yeah.
You see this thing? It's American. It's a
Biddit. It's a butt clean Biddit.
It's my butt clean Biddit. Yeah. So I don't have to say that other word that I'm not gonna say anymore.
No.
Mr. Ginsu is like giggling like maniacally.
About the days? Or just in general?
Not say anything, but you finally
he admitted to not actually hiding behind dumpsters. I thought he was. Hey, future, it's us. He said he was like spying behind dumpsters, and I kind of believed him.
Hi, it's me.
But he admitted that he wasn't actually doing half an hour. He's cold and drunk and at a Chinese restaurant using the bathroom. And are you still cold? He locked the bathroom, or he took the key with him by accident.
Experiments on my mind to make me a more effective
He was supposed to not lock it.
like,
last time he got a key, he locked it in the bathroom, but this time he took it with him. He's going to go to IKEA and build a bed. He wants us to do the summaries of the episodes, Freddie. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, there's a message to you. You hear that?
I heard that. I say, you do it, yellow fellow.
Yeah. Bye, future. Bye. Future, it's us the past.
keep the rock going, and you'll keep it going, and pretty soon everybody else will be keeping it going, and you just gotta go to the top.
I'm in a portal. Mark's on the phone. Mark, you left a lot of messages today. He's watching the Aussie documentary. I ate too much now, and I can't eat anymore, even though I want to eat pizza, but I ate too much, so it's... I remember that day. All right, bye, Future. I ate like 3
I'm
stones.
gonna try to get Rebecca on one of the commercials.
Leap day of... Oh, we're going to get Rebecca on a commercial. Good.
Well, I guess we're going to look at the sleep day like every year, but it doesn't count. You're going to have to watch 2, maybe more.
Yeah, this is the 29th of February. Because of our flawed calendar system, we have an odd day
kind of burnout here too.
Of the year for no reason. We came up with a new system today that I think we should try for the future. We should get rid of all the old calendar system, 13 28-day months with a 1 day at the end of the year, and everyone gets a weekend on their birthday day. So if you're born on a Tuesday, you always have your weekend on Tuesdays, and you get to hang out with other Tuesday people.
Thank you.
And it's sort of like
we came up with it together.
The astrological, what do you call that? Zodiac 7 days, weekdays.
All right, bye, Future. Bye.
Bye.
Future, it's us the past. Well, have you ever seen the back of your own head? What do you have to say?
That looks about the way I imagined it.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.
It's live camera of my head.
Oh, Future, I just delivered Chinese dinner.
That camera not so good with this lighting, huh?
Yeah, I want some heavy lighting.
I wish she,
Well, what about, is there like color balance on or something though? Maybe it's not. Alright, bye, Future. Hey, Future, it's us the past. Because yesterday.
Future.
Hey.
Hopefully it's not been taken over by coronavirus.
What do you have to say to the future?
Wash your
Ashley?
hands. Keep washing your hands.
I haven't washed my hands. Say something to the future, Ashley. About hour.
Something in the future?
Yeah, say something to the future.
I hope you don't regret what you did a couple days ago.
Wow.
Hey, future, it's us the past. How's Ashley?
Hey, past. We're here on March 3rd. 4th. We're on March 4th, actually.
No, it's not.
The date's wrong. Wrong. Buddy, you're wrong. I'm making this stuff. Future. You can't tell what that is. See, it's you have to tell them. You have to tell the future, Kenny.
It's a what a clip. Did you say that right now, or you talked? Did you say? I don't know which one. Couldn't hear very well. Which one is you now?
Is that you, or is that you from the past asking me that? You're gonna have to tell them what it is.
Right.
What is it? Future. Like clips with string.
What is that thing?
Clips with string.
Tapes with string?
Clips.
Clips.
With string. I made them today. Mom just texted me today. She is coming to town tomorrow. Oh, Nick's outside. He's gonna make it for the very end.
Well, I don't know if I should call Mr. Ginsu then. Maybe I'm not going to. He didn't call. It's just going to be a courtesy call. So I will talk to Nick instead of Mr. Ginsu. This place is kind of trash. I cleaned it up before, but what am I going to do? There's not even enough space to put all of these things. Oh, you got to get Nick to wave from the outside. Hello! Is there space over there? Yeah. There's a bunch of garbage over here.
Hey.
Oh, yeah?
Good to
Nick.
see you guys.
Yeah. How are you?
Sit on in the booth.
Oh, coming in.
I'm okay. I'm just doing the usual, visiting the family in Olympia. I did pressure washing. I pressure washed everything in my mom's house.
Wow.
It was just drenched.
Did you pressure wash any drawings into the algae or something?
I tried to. She told me to not do that as much.
Really?
I was covering up a bunch of drawings she had done.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was mostly cleaning up the mess.
I see.
But then I got to go head to toe, full mud, getting slices from Reuben.
Wow.
At old school.
There you go.
Always a highlight of the visit.
That's good.
But usually I'm not my glasses aren't covered in mud and stuff.
Makes it easier to see that way.
Yeah, it does, but who needs to see?
Yeah, the slices are so good, it doesn't matter if you can see them or not.
Yeah, exactly.
What slice did you get?
Oh, always the number 1 and the number 2. It's
that's pretty good, yeah.
Perfect combo.
Cheese and
pepperoni and
olive mushroom?
Yeah,
Wait.
that's good. It's everything. And then
is the cheese not a number? It's just like
unnumbered,
cheese?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like the cheese.
Cheese is not a number. 0.
Yeah, cheese is not a number.
I like cheese. I like the cheese. I always get the bottom, usually bottom slice, top slice, whatever those two are.
Have you counted?
Oh, one from the top and one from the bottom. That's a good method to go.
Yeah, cheese slice, and then usually the stuff at the bottom is like kind of crazy, like pomodoro.
I go for the crazy stuff.
Yeah, but then you don't want to eat too crazy ones, and you can balance it out with the cheese.
Yeah.
Stand by.
Cheese usually ends
wash it down with some cheese.
I ate some crazy vegan thing, and then I'm like, and then a cheese slice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're counting things, it's like cheese.
1. Yeah.
Oh man, it's looking good around here.
Yeah, the studio. We're improving the studio all the time.
I'm actually jealous of this cassette rack up here.
Yeah, we just screwed it into the wall.
It's good, and I don't have that clay face tape, and I need that.
Oh yeah, we can make you a bootleg.
You should. Sorry, Jacob.
We've got a tape duper.
When was the last time you were on the program, Nick? Have you been here?
I haven't been on. I don't know if I've been on air. I've been in this room.
Yeah, have you been here ever? Maybe not.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been for live TV.
Whoa, what? I didn't realize that.
I've been here and stuff, but not when you guys.
I didn't know that was the case. I thought.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess the viewers are probably wondering where you are, where you actually are from now.
I'm from here.
Well, you're from here, but now you're in also making a special trip up from
glorious Ashland, Oregon.
Ashland, yes.
Which if you grow up in Olympia, Ashland, Oregon kind of feels like you're in California.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is it south?
Yeah.
You go to the In-N-Out?
Oh, we've got like 2 In-N-Out burgers.
In Ashland?
There's an In-N-Out burger in Medford.
And
Salem.
Another one. Well, there's another one in Grants Pass.
What?
Oh, there's one in Salem too.
Both pretty close to you?
Medford. I can ride my bike to an In-N-Out.
Whoa! Oh my God!
It's a bit of a trek, but I can do it. It feels really good, especially on the way back after all the In-N-Out, and then just like going uphill all the way back.
Going In-N-Out like often, or
not as often as I should.
That's like
next time I should call in. I should call in from an In-N-Out.
Sure, it's a great idea.
I don't want to live in California, but I would consider living in Oregon.
Well, yeah, well,
for the In-N-Out.
Yeah, I mean, like California's not worth it.
Where? Because there's another one like further north. Is Salem furthest north?
Yeah, that's they just opened it up 3 months ago.
But
okay,
it's like an hour.
I've driven by. I guess I must have driven by a couple times in that window, and there's a line like both like every time I've wrapped around.
That was how the Medford one was though too. When we took the Hot Rush tour, the Medford was the northernmost, one.
Takes like an hour to get there. You got to make a day of it.
Yeah.
Like it's not no longer in and out.
It's like, in the signage it says like, no waiting or something. It's like, really? Because these people have been in line for the whole hour.
So you two are into the cult of the In-N-Out.
It's good food.
Yeah.
Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of a good burger.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to buy the hype.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like I've had there's lots of great places with good burgers.
Yeah.
But some people are like, In-N-Out's the thing.
No, I think it's actually I'm in the hype and more than the actual even the food at all.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, it's the hype. Like, I'm also hyped. Yeah. Like the hype is more important than the actual food.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like impressive that they can make that taste quality while still having it be like so inexpensive.
Like Dick's is like probably on par, and price-wise also. So
price-wise, well, I wouldn't say that the quality.
Dick's
is cheaper.
Yeah.
I would also say the quality is not.
I've eaten a lot more. Well, I'll say this on TV. I've eaten a lot more Dick's than I've eaten In-N-Out burger.
Yeah. Are they both like mildly provocative names or something? Is that true?
I think it's old and it's richer.
Yeah, we've just gotten a lot grosser.
I guess it's like before, because Nixon, his name was Tricky Dick.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I'm Tricky Dick. Like he would say
he
that.
Would
like,
say that himself.
You can't say that on TV anymore.
I guess that was his nickname because people didn't like him, but still, that was like what you're like maybe.
That was like when people come up with like nicknames for any like kind of person they're saying bad things about. I don't think you don't think he's used that one.
But it wasn't like the dick part was not the offensive part. It was the tricky part.
Yeah, tricky.
Like, he's tricky.
Oh yeah, you still can't say tricky on TV.
Is that why? Yeah. Is that why he said? Is that why like you're a dick is like became like a bad thing
from Richard?
I don't know, from Nixon.
From Nixon?
Like, when did that come? Because like.
Seems like it was like generals and then the bad thing.
Oh, Oh,
like
really?
maybe in like it seems like maybe it must have been in the 80s.
Because
Or the 90s, because of the genital thing. Because before it was Richard, because Nixon was
that
the
was
70s.
confusing to me growing up. My uncle Richard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I like put that together in elementary school. I was like, Mom, like, what's up? And then I was like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed now.
Oh wow. What?
That was like the 70s though. Like,
How do they keep like naming genitals things like Johnson?
Someone has an answer.
Johnson's also.
Oh yep.
Yeah.
Johnson.
That's
I
people's
don't know.
names.
Yeah.
Lots of names. Too many names. That was the show though, Nick. You only.
It ended on a good note there.
Yeah, you
Started
only-
talking about genitals, so.
You only-
I just learned another good one. And I'm blank. A plonk. Yeah.
I've never heard that.
British slang.
The Brits.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. You got anything you want to say before we run the credits, Nick?
British slang was the best. Plonk has so many different meanings, and it's really good to.
Audiences are out there. You can.
Oh, yeah, I've been working on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, next time more British slang with Nick.
Here's the credits. Oh.
Beep.
Dun, 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 dun.
What?
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Maybe we'll come back.
It's Tuesday.
The 3rd. That's right.
We're on TCTV channel 22 at 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM.com.
I'm sorry I doubted your method and believed my watch.
360-836-5384. Call me a message. Get on TV. Doubting is good. It's always good to question. Always question things. 109 Step 3. Check it out. Yeah. Never stop questioning. UFO FBI. Yeah.
Why? Why are you telling me to not stop questioning things?
TCTV, La Beba, Jordy Fabulous, Graham, SouthSouthCounty.com, John Webster, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. And viewers that you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.
Bye.